Hello, Todd Thole with Main Street Financial here in the Quad Cities. I've been working closely with the seller and Sharon, and I'm excited to share with you a unique strategy that we've developed that will allow you to buy this property at 109 West B Street in Alpha at below market interest rates. By using a strategic financing plan, we can take a fresh look at an old idea that will show you the power of a rate reduction versus a price reduction. Let's dive right in and take a peek at how this works. First off, I want to show you a full price offer. The list price on this home is $65,900. So let's say you went in and made a full price offer. At $65,900, you had a 5% down payment. That would give you a loan amount of $62,605. On a 30-year fixed at the going rate today at 4.5%, that would give you a principal and interest payment of $317 and change. Well, obviously, most buyers are not going to go in and make a full price offer. Typically, you're going to go in and you're going to offer, say, 10% below the list price, and then you and the seller are going to haggle back and forth for a while. And statistics show us that the majority of properties end up getting sold at or around 95% of the list price. So let's say that you did make the offer on the house. Again, you and the seller went back and forth and decided on a sales price of 62,605, which again is 5% below the list price of 65,900. So you guys agreed on 62,605. So again, with a 5% down payment, this would get your loan amount down to 59,475. On a 30-year fixed, again at that same rate at 4.5%, would give you a payment of 301.35. So by getting the 5% price reduction, you save yourself about $16 a month. Now let's step back for a moment and take a look at a different angle. What if we did actually offer the seller the full price? So let's say we went in and we offered them the full price of $65,900, as opposed to offering or asking them for a price reduction. Let's ask them for some seller concessions. What the seller concessions are is a credit that the seller will give you back at closing to cover some of your costs. So let's say, for instance, as opposed again to offering them 5% below the list price, let's offer them a full price and ask them for, say, 4 or 5% in seller concessions. What I'm going to do with those concessions is convert them into discount points, and I'm going to buy your interest rate down with those. So again, this scenario, I'm using the rate buy down as opposed to the price reduction. Again, we're going to offer the 65,900 with a 5% down payment. Again, that gives your loan amount of 62,605. On a 30-year fixed, again, we're going to use those discount points, and we're going to buy your rate all the way down to 3.5%. And yes, that is a fixed rate. That is not an adjustable rate. That's not a balloon. That's a 30-year fixed at 3.5%. What that's going to do to your payment is this. It takes it down to 281.12, which is a savings on a monthly basis compared to a full price offer of $36 a month. It's over twice the amount of monthly savings that you're going to get by reducing the price. And again, it's basically $20 more by getting the rate reduction. So that's huge. And I know 36 bucks a month isn't, may not be a ton of money for you to save on a monthly basis, but take another look at it over time. Over that 30-year period, the difference between the price reduction and the rate reduction you can see here is over $10,000. So just by going about this a little differently and using this strategic financing plan to get yourself the 3.5% rate, you've actually saved yourself over $10,000 over the life of that loan. So 36 bucks a month may not be huge, but $10,000 is huge for anyone. So one other thing that I wanted to show you is what you would need to do to the price in order to come up with the same payment that the rate reduction offers. So I've matched the payments up down here. This is the payment that you got with your rate reduction. So in order to match that payment without using a rate reduction, you'd have to drop the price all the way down to 58.5, and that's over 11% in a price drop. And again, statistics show that that's probably not going to happen. So again, to summarize, the winner is you. By using the strategic financing plan, you are going to get lower monthly payments. You are going to get a lower than market interest rate, and I guarantee if you call around, nobody's offering a 3.5% interest rate on a 30-year fixed. You can afford more home with less income, and it will save you a ton of money, as we've seen, over the life of the loan. So again, Todd Thole with Main Street Financial. My philosophy is simple. I'm not trying to sell you a loan. My goal is to educate you with the latest loan products, procedures, and rates, provide you with accurate and up-to-date information, discuss the available options with you, and then answer any and all questions you may have. This in turn will let you decide what's best for you, your family, and your financial goals. All of my contact information is here, as well as my website. I would encourage you to take a look at that. Again, please contact me anytime. Um, I look forward to hearing from you and hopefully help you purchase this property in Alpha, again, at below market interest rates. Again, I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. Have a great day.